Derpy is currently mayor, and in this video I'll show you the best way to make as much money as possible with Rev Trading. Starting off, we have the items you're going to use. As your main weapon, you're going to be using a Fabled Axe of the Shredded with One for All. If you need extra healing, then a Hyperion can be really useful, and if you can't afford a Hyperion, maybe use a Florid Zombie Sword or a Wand of Atonement. The Axe of the Shredded's ability is really useful, so that's why I use a Gloomlock for extra mana, because that way I can kill the bosses faster. For a little bit of extra magic find, I use a Chimera 5 Daedalus Axe. Obviously, you don't need Chimera 5, but a Daedalus Axe can be really useful just for that little extra chance. To fish up the sea creature needed to spawn the boss, I use a Rod of the Sea. You can use any fishing rod, but the higher sea creature chance, the faster it'll be. And finally, to teleport into the area where we kill the boss, I use an Ether Warp Aspect of the Void. This is useful because then you don't have to break any blocks and risk the boss escaping. For armor, I use 3/4 Necron with Wisdom 5 and a Warden Helmet. Legion's actually better than Wisdom, but it's also a lot more expensive, so Wisdom still works. And for extra magic find, I equip Sorrow while my friend kills the boss. And finally, the pets you're going to want to use. For killing other people's bosses, you want to use a wolf pet, because this gives you enough experience to spawn your own boss out of it. And for magic find, if you have Chimera, use a griffin pet, and if you don't, use a black cat, because the black cat actually gives more magic find when you don't have Chimera. Okay, so what you're going to want to do next is find a spot in the Crystal Hollows with water, and I'll show you what to do when I find one. Okay, so I found some water here, and now you're going to want to mine into the wall that's near the water, a few blocks in, and then go about 3 blocks down, and then dig out an area around this one block that you dug down. Okay, so now you should have a fairly open area here, and now you have this one block, which you're going to want to surround, and this is where the Aspect of the Void comes in useful, because you can now use it to teleport down. Now you can see my friend here has built an area around the water. This is really useful, because the sea creature you fish up can't escape. So you're going to want to try and fish up a Sea Walker, and once you fish one up, bring it down to this block, and then teleport down. And once you do that, you just kill the mob, and your Rev should spawn. I'll show you an example now. Okay, so you can see here that my friend fished up a Monster of the Deep, which counts as a zombie. So now what he's going to do is kill it, and then run down here and teleport with the Aspect of the Void, and his boss is now here, which I kill. And once I kill this boss, then my boss will spawn out of it thanks to the XP, and we're now in an infinite trading loop. From here, I equip my Sorrow, and hold my Daedalus Axe, and I get a Scythe Blade! Okay, fair enough, yeah. And that's basically it. You can now infinitely trade. And as you can see from my Scythe Blade, I get 217 magic find, which is a lot. If this video did help you, please consider subscribing as it really helps out the channel. Thanks for watching.